of, and why the Melissa has popped up so much, and what we talked about, why the Melissa has really risen in, like stock pick value currently, because you just have a bit of a difficult time getting to that. And if you even look at, what can you take here for the Valentina if you're Team Vamos? It's probably just the golden hour for now, unless, you get something better out of value for the last two picks for DFYG, but they'll definitely take their time kind of considering that. You see the YSS was the last ban here, as we don't know what the jungle yet is for Arrow 404. They're going to go with the Belric, but they're leaning in towards that strategy, man. At least for now. It's a little bit different because they got a Clint, they got the Cowboy, but they still got two tanky dudes.
Yeah. So I think it is the same idea of things considered, because you want to protect your marksman, and you have two heroes that are able to peel for you, and at the same time, this Clint is the alternative to the Melissa in a way that you just have, I guess, better range. Think about it. At the same time, you have a lot of laning presence up against the Melissa with this kind of hero. This is actually the hero that I think Team Falcons used up against the Melissa. Remember, there was a time where Bigatron by Vitality was winning so much with the Melissa, with Eman actually leading the fray. And he is one of the best, I would say, players that ever piloted the Melissa during MSC. But then eventually, Team Falcons has decided to pick up the Clint, and now it's working wonders. Okay, so the DFYG are, with the first three picks that we saw from them, you would feel like, they are playing as what the meta will dictate with this Marcel, with this Melissa and whatnot. But after their last two picks, with this Alice as well as this Farsa, it kind of feels like they are going the other route. This is a greedier approach. And okay, now this is a swerve. Team Vamos with the Ling. Okay, I'm not sure if that is great versus the Melissa. It's okay against the Farsa. Definitely not comfortable playing around the Marcel. So I'm not entirely sure about this, Team Vamos.
They tried this in MSC, and I feel like there was maybe one game where it worked well for Arrow 404, but then a lot of teams figured out the Ling. They figured out how to deal with it. And usually the Melissa is like one of the answers. Yeah, you're right. Like you pick up the Melissa because you're worried about these assassins, jumping forward you. And, there's still, I guess, all comes down to execution. If Arrow 404 is willing to go ahead and take that chance to go ahead and move around the map the way that he wants to on this Ling, then maybe let's see. Maybe let's see what ends up happening here. Arrow 404 was one of the promising junglers throughout the most recent MSC. Let's see if he can make it happen in this one.
Well, heading into the game, it's not going to be an easy game for DFYG. Well, wait. We are Team Vamos, right? All right.
Yeah,
so Team Vamos is on the...
It's how it was last time. Right.
Okay, sorry. Very sorry, everyone. I got confused. But yeah, it is Team Vamos on the red side. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for them to kind of distribute their resources with the Ling as their jungler. However, I believe that their belief is that this is a dual side lane that is the dual strong side lane that they have built up. It's Barrett's up against the Alice, and then Clint versus the Melissa. Both can win, but now in the middle, you can already see that they have taken out the Valentina from Clockwood. And Zed having a great start, as well as Yiwan here in the middle.
Okay, already off to a great start. They're going to put pressure on the purple. Let's see if they can actually secure it. Team Vamos trying to do what they can. Arrow 404 did not get it. Did not get his purple buff. Again, if you guys are just joining us, just take note. Team Vamos is on the red side here. I know you're looking up and you got the names kind of mixed up here. It's going to throw you off a little bit, but yeah, first blood right now, currently for DFYG.
Interesting. And also, with the fact that they don't have a strong jungler, they couldn't do what Team Vamos was able to achieve, which is to visit the mid lane and get some pick off for the team. The Alice actually, Fish got onto the middle, including the Marcel. They really want to take this turtle by poking the middle and actually fast leveling this Alice. I think that's an interesting approach for Team Vamos, for DFYG.
Arrow 404 really low here. He's going to take a chance. Fish God, though, able to secure the turtle, and Arrow 404 goes down. A good trade here. Siska could be in trouble. Getting chopped down by Zhao. Looks like he's going to be able to cap out the kill, and he gets it. Right now, DFYG is eating well. 4 kills and an objective, and it looks like they're going to take a buff again. Arrow 404 not going to get his orange. So, again, this is what we were talking about, Wolf. You pick up the Ling. It is such a risk of the golden hour. It's going to be used. Arrow 404, though, buffless for now.
Okay. Definitely not a good sign that we're seeing here for Team Vamos. After a 5-0 start for DFYG, they're leading by 3,000. They're not controlling the river anymore. It will come to a point where this Marcel will have a very quick Thunder Belt with 4 assists, which means that his stacks will also be fast when it comes to picking it up. And that means that with the speed of where DFYG can play around is already a threat. Now, when we talked about how the Suyo is not the best when it comes to the jungle choices, it will be totally different now because he had a 2-0 start. And if he gets that Sky Piercer, if he wants to go for that kind of build, that means that the problem we were talking about, like less penetration, less piercing coming out from this Suyo, that's no longer a problem for DFYG.
Yeah, it's not a problem. One of the things here that is a problem is Team Vamos falling behind with the kind of lineup that they brought to this game one, man. I mean, you know, what more do you need to do? If Arrow 404 is already fallen behind in this manner, you can see, you know, across, he's a level behind, but it's mostly to utilize the Ling. He needs the buffs, almost similar to the Fanny, right? And that, you could argue that Suyo kind of needs it too, but not as much as a Ling or a Fanny, as we saw previously in the previous series when Zara the Egoist didn't have his buffs. And I applaud DFYG for putting the pressure where they need to. Sky Piercer now just picked up for Zhao Shui. They're going to be looking for more. Here's the Feathered Airstrike locking down. Siska, though, with the Daytonas. Welcome, flick up at the Golden Hour. We'll go ahead and freeze them right where they need to be. As Siska falls, looking for more. Arrow 404. The go away from me will keep him from capitalizing a kill. And DFYG comes out on top of that one.
6-0. 1-0-4 for U1. 3 kills for their jungler. And they have taken the turtle once again. 3 for the side of DFYG at this point. It's going to be a big problem. I mean, 2 turtles. The first one being stolen by the Alice Fish God, also taking out Arrow 404. Team Vamos are successful when they allow Arrow 404 to run around the map with aggressive assassin junglers, get kills left and right, and snowball from that regard. But in this scenario, Team Vamos are not having that. They will have to wait for their moment. But will DFYG let them? At this point, you can see how far forward Zed is, how much control they have on the river, and how aggressive they can be on the gold side. Team Vamos have to really come up with something if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, Zed's been doing a great job so far. Again, a lot of the efficiency with the golden hour that he has, but even the snapshots really playing a part in a lot of these team fights already early on. See how aggressive he has been playing and playing up at that front side. Again, when you are capable of fighting around your feathered airstrike, whether that's using the golden hour before it or after it, following up off of that and knowing that Lung is going to be okay on the Melissa because he's got to go away from me. This is just one of the things that, you know, DFYG just has to rely on each other to pull through in this game one on these team fights. And one thing's for sure, Wolf, we've seen iterations of DFYG over the past years, you know, when they first entered into the scene, whether 2024, I think it was, and we knew that this region would continue to get better. And so far, against a team like Team Vamos, who once again went through the reps on the international stage just recently in Paris, DFYG is controlling the game, you know, from start to finish so far, and they should get this third turtle 3 for 3 locked in as they set up already. Feathered airstrikes drop down. I don't think there's anything that Team Vamos can really do. I mean, that was a quick turtle take for DFYG.
Yeah. Uncontested. There's really not much that Team Vamos could have done for that one to happen. And even then, long, we haven't even talked about the Melissa. It is available now for DFYG. Freely farming 0-0 into, gets a turret up top. I believe he has the second item already up and available. Then that means that the uptime for this Melissa will be much, much faster. This means that if you're DFYG, you're going to be very happy about the early stage. All you have to do right now is to make sure that you don't give away any extra kills for points, especially from the Suyo. Don't give the shutdown goal to Team Vamos.
Yeah, they don't want to give that up. They're already working on this tier 2 turret. Team Vamos can't really do much but watch. Feathered airstrike comes down. There's the Throne of Ruin set up, and Clockcoon trying to get away, popping his own feathered airstrike in return, but he's going to go down as a double to Fish God. And that Daytona's welcome will not go anywhere from Siska. So DFYG again, keeping Team Vamos zeros across the board, not even a turret to their name, looking to knock down some tier 2s.
Very hectic game for Team Vamos, and the reason why I say that is because they will be scrambling for scraps now. It's gonna be up to their Ling to be creative. Where would you go? Where is safe? And to be fair, if we're thinking about this Glint, unfortunately, that's Endless Battle as well as the Sky Piercer. So they really need to get a kill now for this Glint to be effective. But Natko is just not finding any kind of opening because DFYG are so quick around the map.
Yeah, this is one of the problems. You know, you would expect that they could be quick enough moving around the map with, you know, having Arrow 404 on the Ling, doing his thing. But the problem is when he's away from the team, DFYG, especially with the power spike that they have at almost 10,000 gold ahead, no one is safe. You know, no one's safe at that point. And now this Lord is already up. It's going to be quickly taken down. I mean, there's nothing that Team Vamos can do but find scraps, as you mentioned, around the jungle. So Lord secured. DFYG, I mean, just look how fast they move here. Wings by Yi1. They're going to be going with a feathered airstrike, locking him down with a golden hour too. He tries to get away. He will be able to go ahead and finch poison out. But man, Team Vamos is just not looking good here.
Yeah. What else can you do? Not go with 0 and 2 as his record. Haskell's Wisdom Berserker is really the only item. But look at this, long. Look at how fast they're taking out the turrets. This is how ahead the FYG is. 9-0, 10 minutes. And they are careful with it too. They're not just rushing into Team Vamos. They're taking this advantage to its highest level. And they're looking for the lane because there is that Lord into the bottom lane that they can actually use to push with.
This is the unfortunate truth here of having a Ling or having a Fanny. You're just fighting 4v5 while your jungler is on the other side of the map trying to get whatever they can, whatever pressure across the map they can. The shield's already popped top and mid. This Lord pushing in down the bottom side, but yes, you're already seeing it. The damage from Malung online and the rest of the team. Muddle's being dropped down under the turret. Zed trying to tank it up. Snapshot's already being used, and Clockcoon holding on to the feathered airstrike. He's gonna have to go back, heal up, and now one turret being worked on top side. Still going. They're gonna put the pressure here. Throne of Ruin is the golden hour. They're able to go ahead and clean up some kills against Team Vamos as 2 fall. They're gonna work on the crystal here, but it's just not enough to push in despite this massive 11,000 gold lead. Arrow 4-4, he's gonna jump in and he gets punished. He saw the low health bars, but it's not gonna be enough. Again, a wave pushing in mid and top. They know 20 seconds for Arrow 404. A feathered airstrike comes down, and now DFYG looks to take a decisive game 1. Looking to clean up here. Team Vamos desperately trying to hold on here. They should be able to clean out these waves and stay in this game. And Fish God off the winner crown. Muddle's there to help keep them from falling, and they'll disengage.
Important kill coming out from Natko because that means that there is 1 stack of Sky Piercer that he has right now. Longing for that one for a very long time. DFYG with all due fairness, despite that death onto Z, I think that was a clean take because if you just look at the time, it's just 11 minutes and 50 seconds. And the way that they siege like that, it looks really good for DFYG. Of course, it's unfortunate that they lost one of their players, but all things considered, such a clean take. And it's clean enough that in 15 seconds, 11 seconds in fact, Lord would be up for them to take once again. And there is no way Team Vamos can actually team fight around this area. I think that if they try to fight this Lord take, bodies will drop on their side.
Yeah, you just don't want to take it here. You can see once again, Arrow 4-4 picking up a BOD. He's been scrapping for gold. He's able to get another item. He will push that tier 1 up top. But what Team Vamos is hoping for is that they can defend again. Even despite being down at 10,000 gold, Team Vamos 1 kill to their name and 2 turrets that have been knocked down by the choices of Arrow 4 just to push the map. That's all they can really do. Oh, good rockets here on Zed. You're gonna lock him down a little bit here. Oh, the Rapid Drive. Zed's gonna be able to go ahead and bob and weave out of there, still staying alive. He's gonna go back, reset, but oh, the jungler battle.
Okay.
Arrow 404 will win the 1v1. And now they got to deal with this Lord. Team Vamos looking to turn things around one step at a time. A feathered airstrike for Cloncoon borrowed. We'll go ahead and wipe out the wave, and Team Vamos will do it, Wolf. They'll actually still defend.
Error 404. Something out of nothing. A much needed win for Team Vamos. They have found it through the clutches of this Ling. You would have thought that this is already one side for Team Vamos, but Siska getting punished. They jump in with the cover from the backside.
Oh, it goes in. Golden hour going to be used. They're trying to stop them from getting back to the base. Arrow 404, Temple Blade's going to be dropping down, looking to keep a kill, but he can't. And Cloncoon gets away. Athletic flicker. Yi1 was trying to clean up, and they're going to double against Notco. And without Notco, they should be able to end the game here. DFYG unleashing on Z. He can't tank it all. Arrow 404 trying to get some energy to work with, but the base is going to be locked in. A DFYG under the 15-minute mark will take